Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Vessel of Hatred. I never recorded myself playing through the original D4 campaign, but I quite enjoyed it. So I've bought the expansion because I'm sure I will enjoy the story of the expansion. Actual endgame stuff, maybe I'll fall off again relatively quickly, but the story at least should be good. Welcome to the Vessel of Hatred. Vessel of Hatred is here. Wanderer, enter Nahatnu, and begin your new journey. Discover the next chapter on Diablo 4, track a conflicted Nyrelle deep into the jungles of Nahatnu, where she battles to keep the Lord of Hatred trapped within the Soulstone. Play as the Spiritborn, call upon powerful guardian spirits, yeah, we're going to be playing as the Spiritborn, obviously. Explore Nahatnu, new map, cool, and new activities and allies, fight through Dark Citadel co-op, endgame activity, facing challenges, blah 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 blah. Sure, I think we're good. Start with Vessel of Hatred, sure. I assume these are pretty much the same as World Tier 1, World Tier 2. We'll start on World Tier 2. We'll be able to change it later if need be, I guess. But 75 more experience and gold sounds good. And see if we can get through the queue. We can. Fantastic.
This is how the world I knew ended.
By three they come. By three thy way opens.
And a new one began. It started with Lilith and Inarius, the creators of Sanctuary. They each had their own twisted plans for humanity. Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Our only hope was a wanderer who'd been fed the demon's blood. This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause. Loras was one of them. So was my old friend Donan and Nyrelle. I wish things had turned out differently for her.
Yeah, Donan died like a bitch.
We learned that Lilith wanted more than to empower humanity.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future.
She aimed to devour her father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. He was being reborn in hell.
He's still weak, vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned. We had no choice but to follow her into hell. The angel Inarius and his Cathedral of Light were on the demon's trail too. An army of sheep led by a mad lion. The fool saw it as his destiny to kill Lilith.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Through it all, there was another force tugging on the threads of fate. Mephisto himself. He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith. Not for our benefit, but to save his own hide. Perhaps he was expecting us to join him.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Nyrelle imprisoned Mephisto instead. Doing so also robbed Lilith of the power she so craved. I can't say what went through the demon's mind. Anger, yes, but was there more? Regret? Sadness? With her last breath, she warned us of a dire future.
Without me, you would have no victory.
Nyrelle went off to extinguish Mephisto for good. Her heart was in the right place, but it was a terrible burden to bear alone. Lilith had been cast down, but our battle with hell had just begun.
Damn good recap.
Marsolan, Akra Oi, young one. Are you alright? Nerel? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I
You want to
don't
talk?
know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No! Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Cutscene looks so good, by the way. Let's go full theme, shall we? All the shit I paid for, so I may as well use it. So we have Vigor. Generate by using certain skills. We also have abilities. Alright, I've chosen my abilities. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I essentially have drawn all of the bird ones. I've got Thunder Spike, I've got Quill Volley, and then I have Soar, and I picked Ravager as well, because that just seems good. I should look up a guide, actually. I don't necessarily care about leveling through myself, so I'll look up a guide. You're right, what happened?
Leave her be. She suffered enough already. I will tell you what you wish to know. It started last night, with the tolling of the bells.
Behold, the Reverend Mother Prova and the Burn Knight Yorivar, sole survivors of the battle at Hell's Gate.
That's not true, but okay.
Today we gather to witness the dawn of a new age. One made possible by the courage and sacrifice of our father Inarius. Yorivar and I have returned from the depths of hell, bearing his message along with the scars of our trials, to show that our devotion has not wavered.
In hell, I was cleansed by battle and flame. Doubt and wickedness were burned away. But in the end, I was preserved. May all who serve the light do the same. This man is a mercenary, sworn to the service of the murderer, Lorath.
Jesus Christ.
She
They blame me on
tried
us.
to hide the Horadrim girl, Neyrelle, from our judgment.
I see.
A girl who threatens us all by carrying a fragment of the very same evil I battled in hell.
Do you agree to repent of your sins and walk with us in the light?
I do. Bless you, Reverend Mother. Thank you. In the name of the Holy Father, I swear it.
Release him.
With all due respect, Reverend Mother, Father Inarius' mercy was great, but did he not also preach justice? Where then was the mercy for Yosef when Lorath slaughtered him?
Evar.
What does it say about the cathedral if we allow such sins to go unpunished? Neither Lorath or the girl have been found. We have gained nothing. So tell me, is he owed mercy? Or is it justice?
Justice! Justice! Justice!
Justice!
No, please! I told you everything! I repented! No!
You see, his sins were too great, too deep, and his faith was not strong enough to preserve him. Evil will no longer be tolerated in Sanctuary, and we will show the heavens that we are worthy!
It is nuts that they can still be pushing this. After what the hell happened in hell, i.e. everybody died. That's insane.
I'll not have the faithful of Inarius shedding tears for a sinner. I won't say it twice. Where's your decency? Clear off! And you, your Prava's abandoned lapdog. Is that right?
Can't do that here.
I answer only to myself. Very true.
What a dismal, faithless existence. That's the problem with you and Horadrim. Such thinking always leads to hubris, and hubris leads to failure. Lorath's no stranger to it. Buried his own brother. Chased away the little one, that brat, Neyrelle. Only comfort left for him is at the bottom of a bottle. Tread carefully, Wanderer. Judgment hungers for you both. And outside the city walls, not even our Reverend Mother will be able to stay its hand.
That sick bastard has probably already sent his zealots after Lorath. The old man better still be alive.
Interesting. So I'm just gonna max Quill Volley because I think that's probably the skill I'm gonna use. I mean, it's so easy to respec now that I kind of just go into things and you can just move them later. I do kind of want to look up a guide though. I want to see if there's a leveling guide on like Macroll or something already. But give me a second. Alright, we're back. So Woody Joe does have a guide out, and there seems to be one... Whoops, I did not want to do that. Cool. Woody Joe does have a guide out, and he seems to be doing exactly what I was doing, which is bird shit. So apparently Quill Volley is going to be nuts from what I've seen in my quick Googling. So, I picked well, as it seems. It seems like that's going to be by far the best Spiritborn build to exist, so yay. First things first though, let's continue going. I kind of want to go grab... Before I start the campaign, I kind of want to go grab Disobedience from Kegistad. Just because it's so much easier, you know? It's just so good to have on body armor through the campaign that it feels like why wouldn't I just get Disobedience immediately and throw it on as soon as I possibly can? So we're gonna go do that. It also gives me a couple of levels before I start the campaign, so I'll do that and then I'll be back with you. Also, look at my goddamn Jaguar. I love it. I guess let's try this shit out.
I'm low on vigor.
Okay. Well, so far, I like it.
I need more vigor.
Okay. So far, so good. I'm happy. Let's go get Disobedience, because it seems like a good idea. Easy. And we got good gloves from it. I'll take it. Alright, Disobedience unlocked. That is better. That is better. That is even better. Okay, not bad. Pretty good dungeon. Oh, they have more slots now. This is great. Dungeon keys, consumables, socketables, and equipment. Cool. But we are gonna drink that. Look at that. XP bonus, right? Yes.
You there! Why do you approach the house of a known heretic?
Let me through.
Deny me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
I know he's a recluse and a drunk, but he's not the one burning people alive.
Silver words from a sinner's tongue. You will atone!
I'll kill you all is what's gonna happen. Well, this is nice and easy. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I think damage is pretty much fine all the way through the campaign.
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner.
The table was turned over and destroyed during the Burn Knight's frenzied search. Nawal, are you alright?
No. Shins broken. Legs are dead weight.
Where is Lorath?
Don't know. No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught. Brought a message for the old man. We found Neyrelle.
Neyrelle? Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Raher. Biggest man in Giakul. He'll know where she's gone.
Fair enough, so head to Giakul.
So many corpses. Always leading to you. And who is this?
I'll talk to you in a second. The hidden door seems to be jammed. Boring. Hello, Prava.
I am here to seek aid. Haradrim. Lorath. He was profane, yes, but reliable. I see he isn't here. Where is Neyrelle?
As if I'd answer now.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining them.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a woman half to death?
I definitely think you would do that, Prava. What the fuck?
Urivar's doing, not mine.
Who is Urivar? What do you know of him?
He was just another man of faith. Another knight marching through hell. Nameless, faceless. I never knew what he truly was. Until now. A repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive. There's no faith in such an act, no redemption. Only ego.
Probably true.
Stop him.
No, I didn't. But he's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. To save every life is to lose the war. I am not your enemy, Wanderer. Not when I gave you my blessing. Not when we shed blood together in the streets of Chaldeum. And not now. Your mind is poisoned against me, I see that. But in time, you will accept the truth. All those who serve the light must huddle together, lest we die alone in the cold.
It's no use talking to her. Just go. Find her a hair. I'll be fine.
I kind of agree. There is probably no use talking to her. She is, somewhat nuts. What do you want with Neyrelle?
I want to save her, of course. I can ensure her punishment is fair and merciful, not the bloodbath Urivar will doubtlessly call for. If we can keep him off that stage, well, it would be advantageous for us all.
So you probably want to kill him. This woman is wounded. Will you help her?
Help me. She's more likely to slit my throat.
And lo, the ailing child was brought before the Holy of Holies. I know your fear, child. I felt it too. I will help her as the Father helped me. Be certain of it.
Probably believe her in that one, to be honest.
Bless me. But somehow I believe her.
Yeah, same. She did, you know, get her feet burned off through hell. You started this manhunt for Lorath. Why the sudden change of heart?
Because the church is changing. Surely you've seen it. What I began as an act of mercy has become an act of sadism.
Yeah, I mean, no shit.
Mercy. You sent a priest to murder Lorath.
True.
I sent a priest to bring him to judgment. Lorath was the one to choose murder, not I. He earned execution twice over. But even the greatest of sins can be forgiven in a time of need.
Convenient. Let's talk to Narwhal as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, are we supposed to know who Narwhal is? I don't know her.
I'm just a messenger. A friend of a friend. I only know Lorath by reputation.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Because I was kind of wondering that as well, actually. I was like, am I supposed to know this character? I don't. So... Wow.
Nothing fit for an Iron Wolf. Axes, armor, pots and pans.
That dude is fucking huge. I'm looking for Rahir.
Lucky day, friend. You seem to have found him. I hope the cobbler didn't send you. Such a kind heart. Patched up her doorframe once. Now she sends every poor soul that needs a carpenter my way. Only, that's not quite what
I'm here for Neyrelle.
Ah, a friend of Lorath's then. Here, step into my workshop. Some things are best shared in privacy. And comfort. Faye, we have a guest.
Yes, Papa.
Come, sit. I think better when I'm working. Faye, have you seen my... This is my daughter, Fayira. We can speak freely here. Isn't that right?
I understand you've word of Neyrelle.
Yes, our friend Lorath was on her trail. But he left off. Didn't say why or where to. I saw her though. She came through town a few weeks ago.
How did she? How did she seem?
You needn't be so cautious. I know what she carries. I've seen what it has cost her. Last I saw her, she went in search of passage across the river, into Nahantu.
What? You just let her go off alone? You didn't even offer to help her? What is wrong with you?
You're the daughter?
Could you fetch the set chisel for me, dear?
Yes, Papa.
Fahira is a foundling. Of circumstance, if not neglect. She and the welfare of this town are the responsibility I have taken onto my shoulders. Just as you, Lorath, and Nerel have chosen to carry the burden of creation on yours. I will not trade one for another. Would you?
I suppose not.
You care too much, my friend. But that is a glad thing. Whatever you need while you're on Geokul, I will be by your side. They've returned. Stay put, Faye. If trouble comes a-knocking.
Then I go to the hideout, like you said.
That's my girl.
What's going on? Oh.
I am in your debt, stranger.
What the fuck are these things?
Guardsmen, how many?
More than usual. The gate won't hold.
They must not breach the city.
Not ready yet.
Yoink, yoink.
Ha! You're as scrappy as Lorath said. But this isn't over yet. Come.
They keep coming. We're going to die here.
Need more time.
It's Rahel!
Only 2 gods. Where are the rest?
They won't stop. Each kill brings 2 more. We're the only ones left.
Calm yourself. We're going to finish this fight, and then drinks are on me. You hear?
Yoink, 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 yoink.
I can't. Damn things. Hold on, Godsman. Gone. We will remember. Things are worse than I thought. The Hollows are stronger and more numerous than we've ever seen. I promised I'd take you to Nerel, and I mean to keep that promise. But if the Hollows attack Geokul again, if Fahira...
I understand. Go. See to your daughter.
Thank you, my friend. We'll meet further down the road and find Nerel together. I swear it.
Nerel was traveling by boat. The old bridge should have a good vantage of the river.
True. And I'm already there, so that's useful. What do I want? Oh, good cutscene.
Even though you traffic with darkness, you have accomplished much good in the eyes of the cathedral. I can understand why Prava has tolerated you this long. But if the church is to survive, it must hold tight to its convictions. Either the rules apply to everyone, or they do not actually exist. That builds trust. The heretic Neyrel has fled holy judgment. Wielding the very soulstone she stole from our brethren as they lay dying in hell. Where is the girl?
I see no reason to help you find her, Knight.
How many lives will you trade to protect Neyrel? Is her life worth more than his?
You bastard!
Mini dumbis itches. Mini linimbis tusud. Sukudong Neyrel.
No one is above the laws of heaven. Burn away the darkness.
Damn. I mean, kind of expected, but damn. You put a scene next to a bridge like that, someone's getting kicked off the bridge. I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred. A father burned his child on a pyre, and a mother molded a new age from the ashes. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Maybe I should read these with more gravitas. Then came a spirit of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathma's prophecy. Man brought me back to life. It's a good question. Who the fuck are you?
Your life. Or Eru, if you like.
Eru, thank you. But why? Why save me?
You're spirit-born. So am I. We look out for each other. What brought you to Nahantu?
I'm looking for my friend, Neyrel. She's somewhere out there with a prisoner. A dangerous prisoner. I need to make sure she's all right.
Sounds like we should find her.
I wonder what that line is if you're not playing a Spiritborn. not many people will know, I'm sure, because I'm sure everybody's playing fucking Spiritborn, but... sure, let's eke out my ultimate. I haven't used it yet, which is interesting. What happened to me? My hands would stop shaking.
Don't know. You just washed up on the shore. As for the shaking, you lost blood. The whole river was stained with it.
Yeah, makes sense. How did you save me? Was I dead?
Dying. Not dead. I just gave you the kick you needed. Frankly, I'm surprised they worked at all. Thought for sure I was too late.
Yeah, that's another good question, actually. You're just gonna help me?
This is Nahantu. Help is needed, so help is offered. Unless you are refusing.
I'll take it.
Good. Then let's search the river. Bound to be some sign of your friend.
Oh, cool. It just adds on to the map. That makes sense, I guess. It is over a river rather than over a sea. Okay, I love that ultimate. Sick. And does a shit ton of damage.
Yes, I knew it. I knew those thugs couldn't kill you. A friend of yours?
Hey, right here. You're alive. But yeah, your arm is not there. I noticed in the cutscene.
I only lost a limb. But you were run through and drowned. How do you manage?
This
they
dude
wouldn't have. Without me.
Eru here patched me up. Perhaps he could help you, too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm. But Ram might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more than a drink to ease the pain of that wound.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace. I know a spot southeast of here. Locked. Of course they locked it down.
Wood Goblin.
Not ready.
Gotta go. Worth.
Locked. Of course they locked it down.
What do you mean?
Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this always had some kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
There is. But it'll take some acrobatics. Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below. Oh yes, but be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
Inside, quickly.
Haha! They left the rope. Always have a backup, I used to tell them. Isn't it nice when people listen?
Usually. Now I'm hoping there's a blacksmith here, so I can just delete all this shit and turn it into crafting materials.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Me too. More than once. It's perfect for what I'm planning.
Interesting. So we got 3 points for that. 6 to get to my ultimate. We just level up. I think we still want passives. Is the reality of the situation. Alright, we're back. Let's talk to her here. You're going back to... you're not going back to Gekul?
My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unbolt the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
So are we building a town? Seems like it. Seems pretty cool. What was this place to you?
It was a home, a headquarters, and a warehouse all in one for our little band of eccentrics back in the day. The Pale Hand couldn't afford anything nicer. The people who needed us most never had much coin to spend. We called it the Den. Never would have guessed I'd find myself back here where it all started. But whenever you need to hire our help, my friend, the mercenaries of the Pale Hand will be at your service.
Interesting. I wonder if they act as actual mercenary as well. I already know about this. I'm not going to bring up his family again. I mean, maybe I should, just for story purposes, but it seems cruel. He's probably missing them. Thank you, truly. But don't you need time to rest and heal?
Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer.
True.
This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
Cool. Aha! We now have everything. I hold myself accountable for my son's curse. He will never be rid of it, though his heart is pure. Even now, he's drawn to the Dark Citadel. He speaks of a covert passage hidden in the vines and rock. What he hopes to find there, I do not know. Interesting. Blacksmith. Nice. Bam.
My shield is yours.
Interesting. They actually do act as mercenaries. Rahir offered me his help.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
Lilith blood, maybe?
I don't know. I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat, and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend.
I'll do the mercenary stuff later, I guess.
From the southern cliffs. Let's start our search there.
Sure. That I want. I'm definitely going to do that one eventually. But I kind of want to do this step of the quest first.
Jarell was here. You said she kept a prisoner. Of what nature?
Less than the Hollows could give.
No, it's the same as they do on the boat. You've seen the scene before in a vision. Nerel and the Soulstone and a corpse on this very boat. Thick tendrils spear through the chest, his agony frozen on his face. He died helping her.
A moment of rest. A moment he isn't whispering in my ear. That's all I need. The Kurast docks. Rest.
Kurast docks, huh? Narelle was on her way to the Kurast docks. You look troubled, are you alright?
This boatman died screaming. I hope your friend knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't. She's a fucking idiot.
The docks are northwest up here. You should be able to find your way. Go on. I won't be far behind.
Yeah, Narelle doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's a fucking idiot. Always has been. Without fail. Let me just... Where will you be?
Just following a hunch. Go.
Okay. That's fine. I want to go clear this dungeon though, because this dungeon looks like a very good aspect for me. Because it's like exactly what I need. It's like returning my quills on quill thing, which seems good. Alright, fantastic. Okay, well, we are now significantly more powerful. I don't know how much I would have left of that in. But I did a couple of things there. I upgraded my chest to have disobedience on it, which is nice because it gives us some armor stacking, and armor stacking is, you know, safety. It's pretty much hard to beat disobedience on your chest piece for that. I unlocked it, by the way, by doing the dungeon earlier on. I don't know if I showed that. So I've got disobedience on my chest, and on my amulet I got this, which I saw as I was running around. There was a dungeon that gave me this, which is Quill Volley's feathers explode at their apex and return to where they were cast, both dealing 53% of their normal damage. So that just seems very, very good. It's going to double my damage of my main ability, essentially. I then obled some boots, and it gave me the Cloud of Bats evade, which is great. And they're just good boots, 42 armor, 6 max life, 11 movement speed. I'm happy. Pieces of the Hollow's carcass slowly dissolve before your eyes, purged by the magic of the Gidbin. Pinned underneath the grisly corpse, you find a blood-stained page torn from a book, The Devastation of Karust, first-hand account. The black ichor of the Hollows coat the walls. Small tendrils reach out to you, seeking the meat of your flesh. Interesting.
Spirits. What happened here? Did Narelle do this?
Not directly. I don't know if this is Narelle's doing, but she's in danger.
Hollows. Wherever Narelle goes, there they are. She or that prisoner of hers are being hunted.
All I found was this page, torn from a book.
Let me see that. The devastation of Kurast. A first-hand account. I think I know who wrote this. There's only one place Narelle could have taken this from. Come. More of that foul stuff. Narelle was definitely here then.
Book weighs heavy on your hand. Collecting its pages are arcane
Looks
musings
more
of the
like a
nature of
madman's
Skatsimi
den
magic.
than an archive in here.
Would you believe it was both?
A couple of chapters have been turned out.
Or something. See what you can find.
This shattered flail hums with faint magic. It seems someone attempted to repair it after it was broken. This place was a sinking ship, and almost a rat hiding in its bilge. The mad feast in Provincial? Ravincal, whatever, was felt from one horizon to the next, twisting ever sorry, sot caught in its gravity. Until the Gidbin, that is, almost gave it life, the ship ceased to sink. The page details Mephisto's imprisonment beneath Travancal. In lurid detail, it tells of the ultimate failure in that prison and the utter chaos that ensued. Travancal? How do I not remember how to pronounce the name? It's Travancal. Travincal? I can't remember. You recognize Nerel's handwriting in the margins. Don't repeat their mistakes. Well, hello. It's a good question, actually. Whose archive was this?
An old friend.
Ormus, obviously, but who is
Goes
he?
by the name of Ormus. I was just a boy when I met him. Scavenging old ruins, sticking my nose where it didn't belong. And he was the village nut. Caught me pilfering from his collection. Slapped me on the back and said I reminded him of his own boyhood. He's moved on to bigger and better things now.
Okay. These books all mention a place called Travincal.
Travincal?
Travincal.
Why would she go there? I found her notes. I think she hoped to learn something from it.
To learn? Travincal is the site of the Zakarum's bloodiest tragedy. She's mad for going there. You're even worse for following her. And I'll not think about what that makes me for choosing to go with you. We'll need help if we're to survive. A Lightbringer's boon. Come, there's the ritual site south of here. I know just this spirit to call on. If we're lucky, he might even answer.
Interesting. I'm ready.
Eni oiso hana vihacho akarat.
Who are you to ask such a boon of me?
You know me, Great One. I am Eru, Elder Spirit-born of Nahantu, faithful steward of the Spirit Realm, and ever your servant.
Rise, Eru. I did not seek service in life, nor do I need it now. Tell me why you seek this gift.
We march on the cursed city of Travancal to save a friend. She is in great danger.
Ah, my child. Your intent is pure, but to place yourself as a giver of salvation can only lead to disappointment and despair. If you do not give her the strength to save herself, you are only postponing loss. But this much I will do. I shall lend you my light to open your way into the darkness of Travancal. And when next we speak, perhaps you will have found greater understanding. Eru, Wanderer, Zewuni Hu Pakik.
Damn. Man just summoned Akira up. The spirit knew me.
You should consider yourself lucky. You've got less to prove than the average boon seeker.
True.
He's given us protection against the hollow rot. We'll never get a better chance than this. Meet me outside Travancal.
Nice. Boon from a god, I'll take it. Tell me about Travancal.
Travancal is the heart of every bad thing that's ever happened in Nahantu. The primeval was caged here once. Broke his bonds. Killed the city. Would kill the world if we let him.
And what are we waiting for?
Swells abroad as far as the eye can see, and you're chomping at the bit to wade right in. Slow down, friend. You may have a spirit's blessing, but this place smothers all holy things. To make things worse, the whole city is walled off. To keep us out, or Nerel in, I don't know.
What is this beacon?
Travancal was a Zakarum city. These old hunks of metal still remember the holy light they once carried. They are anchors for the spirit I called on. They strengthen his boon, offer a place for his energy to rest, and a moment of respite. Not just for us, but for the spirits of all who perished here too.
Big cutscene by the look of it.
What has Mephisto done to you?
We have each played a part in what has happened here. Friend, you told her you trusted her more than yourself to do what she thought was right. You abdicated your choice to this child, and she has already been poisoned by the stone. Going to war with me will only make her suffering worse.
This can't be good. Just Mephisto flexing.
She will die before she surrenders. A wasteful outcome for both of us. How long do you think she can survive?
Not very long, sadly. Well, okay, you didn't have to be a dick about it, Mephisto.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Damn.
only she can unmake her prison. Seek Abulan, for he has strength to lend her.
We must trust him. Go! Into the portal!
I mean, I trust him. He's a fucking spirit of Akarat. But that was nuts. Also,
she couldn't be much older than Faye. Whatever it takes, friend, we'll free her.
I kind of want to ask these questions, but at the same time, this seems more pressing. That spirit was Akarat, the prophet, wasn't it?
Who else? Akarat. He was beautiful. I know. I think he's the reason Neyrelle is still holding on. Akarat said that Neyrelle needs Abulan's aid. If he believes Abulan can help her, we'd best listen. Go. Leave Travenkar. Travel southeast. We'll meet in Korast.
Southeast to Korast, eh? I think this here is my Spiritborn unlock. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go check. Because if it's like a short quest that gives me my, like, I don't know what you would call it, like the class specialization. Because I don't have that yet. So let's go check this, I guess. But we also have the Spirit Hall. Select a spirit as your spirit passive. You can change it any time. Same time you deal direct damage to an enemy with a Jaguar skill. I mean, I think I want Eagle, right? Casting an Eagle skill grants 4 seconds of the Storm Feather's movement speed bonus. When you evade, fling up to 8 Storm Feathers for every remaining second, each dealing 113 lightning damage and making targets vulnerable for 5 seconds. All skills are also now Eagle skills.
Akarat insisted we find Abulan, and that's what I intend to do.
Oh? Errol speaks with the great Akarat? How novel.
I'm being serious, Ormus.
Almost is still alive. I need to find Abulan. If there is any chance he can help Neyrelle, I must try.
And who are you, stranger, to ask after Abulan?
A friend. My friend. I vouch for him.
I killed Lilith,
without
bitch.
hesitation.
Arrow.
Abulan will not be easy to find. He has a mural in the Undercity, but it's in the old tongue. You will need an interpreter.
I'll interpret. If Eru believes Abulan needs to be found, so be it.
Thank you, Maka.
Let's go before she changes her mind. Meet me outside.
Fair enough. Why do you speak your own name aloud?
Stranger! Watch your tongue!
Calm yourself, Iso. Ormus isn't some fledgling to be cupped in your hands. You speak to Ormus, stranger, but not Ormus alone. Sometimes he shares his voice with others. At this moment, you also speak to Adaja, the first breather. She greets you.
Interesting. So, because he's a vessel for multiple spirits, he speaks in third person to clear up ambiguity.
What's wrong?
Who is Maka to you?
Maka? She's a friend. Of sorts. A bit rude, a bit rash. We've butted heads over the years. You can trust her, though.
I mean, that's the main thing I wanted to know. Thank you for vouching for me. But I have Lilith blood.
But what? What's wrong?
There's something you need to know. I was once fed the blood of a demon, Lilith. That blood forged a bond from me to her. I killed her, but she's still a part of me. I know it. You vouched for me at the council. You called me your friend. Would you take it back, knowing what I carry with me?
Ages ago, when I was a child, a spirit came to our town. Wherever the spirit went, death followed. So a spirit born, Tatha, he stands up, asks the spirit, "Why do you bring death to my town?" The spirit tells him the truth. "I'm lonely. I just want some company."
I've heard this story before.
Walk with me. Tatha takes the spirit's hand. Spirit and spirit-born leave the town together, bonded for life. The spirit will never be lonely again, never hurt another soul. The town is saved. But Tatha is bonded with death. He can never return home. Never will. You saved your home. This Lilith, she is dead. Just an echo in your blood. What you're feeling now is the misery of being the one who must live with her. Don't let the misery drown you. And don't fear my judgment of all things. You must remember the home you saved. Hold it close to your breast. Because it's the only thing you have.
Interesting.
Thank you, Arrow.
Don't get used to it. Go. You have a mural to find.
Eru does seem like just a straight up G.
The Undercity is through here. Go. Find Abulan's mural. Maka and I will join you shortly.
Cool. Must be a mural Ormus spoke of. Figures kneeling in worship, strange spirits dot the edges, but the centerpiece is missing. Where is Ouroboros?
Not ready yet. Need more time.
It's in better shape than I feel.
Let's see what it says.
Do you know now where to find Abulan?
It says, this time of year, Abulan will be on his fallow walk in the field of giants.
Haven't been there in years.
Not since your trials, I'd guess. Must be what? A century ago?
Maka. The field of giants isn't far. Speak to Ormus. Tell him what we found. We'll meet you on the road.
Sure. Yeah, what was that?
Breached the spirit realm.
We have to go in there.
You and me, maybe. But them? The pain will shatter their mind.
I can do pain. If it'll help Nirel, I'll take the risk.
Nerel has poisoned the one thing that could save her. All of Nahantu's risk for her choices.
We'll need an entryway. He had worshippers once, many years ago. They might have left something to point the way. I'll check their old grounds.
Yeah, I mean...
Me too.
I did leave it up to her.
I shouldn't have snapped. But all this pain... I know she was guided here. But still, I curse the day she brought that stone to Nahantu.
Ah! What's this now? I'll handle this.
Hey, Mephisto. What up, buddy?
Why did I have to be the one to choose? Did I even choose right?
What are you talking about?
She cannot hear you, Wanderer. You think you know her, but I am one with her mind.
They put the world on me. Others' burdens always on me. Mother's health, Donan's grief, Lorath's failure. And at the end of it all, a choice they should have.
Get out of her head, demon.
I can no more do that than could my daughter pull herself from your blood. We are one.
Where do I end? Where do you begin? No! No! Not again! They're my closest friend. They killed my mother. No, Lilith killed my mother. Because of me. I wasn't smart enough, fast enough. It's my fault she's dead.
It's your mother's fault she's dead. You're probably second to blame, to be fair.
You misunderstand. I come to offer you a way to aid her. She is dying, but she doesn't need to. She will survive if she frees me from the stone. The prophecy speaks true. My brothers are coming, and when they arrive, they will not bargain with you, Wanderer. You will not defeat them. Not alone. We were formidable allies in hell. Our partnership could yet bear fruit. Talk to Neyrelle when you reach her. Offer her this relief. You let her choose me once. She may yet choose me again.
I mean, he's a manipulative piece of shit, but at the same time, he's not wrong. She didn't really know what she was signing up for to do this. Mephisto reached out to me again.
How many times has he invited you to talk? How many times have you accepted?
More than I'd like. He thinks if he can get me alone, he can manipulate me. I know better than to listen to the wolf.
That beast really is Mephisto then?
Just an aspect of him, from what I can tell. The whole of him is held in the stone. He's getting stronger, though. That wolf has grown larger since I saw it last.
And what exactly did he say this time? Actually, don't tell me yet. I want to be sitting down when I hear the answer. Promise me we'll talk about this later. Come. Maka will be waiting for us.
That's nuts. I have 4 of 8 judges. Do what you must. That's cool.
Royise, Wukise, Royise, Wuutsa. Wokbiwese, Wokbanki, Wu Chowam. Royise, Wukise, Royise, Wuutsa. Wokbiwese, Wokbanki, Wu Chowam. Pewusocha, Weke Pipa, Chimahe, Chopenenchi Owu, Eba. Do not fight the pain. You will not win. Let it move you. Let it carry you through.
That's crazy.
Take a tall price for entry.
I feel like I'm ripping in half.
That'll be the ritual. It's what's keeping you in one piece. The spirit realm is constantly shifting, blending. You would too, unaided. That's the beauty of this place. It's raw energy given life. Every stone, every drop of water is no more dead than you are. Change, growth, is the only law that governs here. It's nauseating, it's breathtaking, it's alien, it's primordial. And for spirits such as this handsome fellow, it's the most natural thing in the cosmos. If it helps, I feel the same pain. Embrace it. It will make you a better spirit-born. Let the pain be your anchor to your body. Now, let's go. Whatever threatens Abulan, threatens the whole of this realm.
Through here. I'll open the way. Behas Chimbi Waka.
He seems all right.
Go carefully.
What pains you, great spirit, Abulan?
Hands upon hands, upon hands, upon hands.
Well, that can't be good.
Abulan! Don't you remember me?
We're too late.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Okay, I got the bitch.
No!
Jesus.
No. Old friend.
Eru.
We can't let him die for nothing. Power gathers there, in his heart. He can still help Nerel.
Then cut swiftly. The corruption is spreading.
I'm sorry. Legitimately, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
No. I was the one who failed Abulan. Ana accepi. Na hanan se nam nan pa na ho nu we. Sewik biwo saben. Bula lesi kuki se. Thank you, Abulan. Naku he awaku.
Oh, Eru. Come. Let's give him space.
I didn't want him to end like that. I kind of felt
From
sad, to be
death
honest.
springs new life. That was an ugly rot. But the spirits will change it, as it has changed them. I only wish Eru could see. Go and find out. I'll hang back for Eru. When he's back on his feet, I'll send him to meet you. The council will want to know what's happened. And listen, I know it must feel awful, but today, you made your circle proud.
I do feel bad about it, though. That's for damn sure.
Don't be. He was sick. You gave him a gift. Mercy. I didn't have it in me to do that for him. So, thank you. Now, tell me. Do you think you can do it again?
What?
I mean, Neyrelle.
You really think she's been lost?
No. Never saw the point of despair. But we'd be fools not to consider all the cards.
He's correct.
She might still be fighting. She might not. Either way, she'll still need you. Focus on that, my friend. Come what may, you'll be there for her.
Neyrelle and I have eagerly awaited you, Wanderer.
Music, man. No.
You've done well to come this
He's still here. A good sign Neyrelle is still holding on. Never thought I'd have the personal help of Akarat himself. Or, rather, his spirit. Though I suppose mythical help is needed to face mythical evil. What did Mephisto tell you, anyway? Back in the fields.
He actually thought he could convince me to let him out of the stone.
Hell, he's done enough damage from inside it.
Pretty much. One who rose from the grips of evil to let forth her inner light. One who bore the torch of light to worlds unknown. One who wrote the words of Akarat, all sanctuary to hear. The one who healed corruption from the light lost land. The one who carved from Akarat's light our holy order of the Zakarum. The one who charted holy pilgrimage from Akarat's light built step. When you're human, how did you become a spirit?
I was once a part of Akarat, I think. He was indeed human, and so very loved. So much that when he lay dying, none of his dedicants would let him go as he wished. One of them, the first of the Spirit-born, found a way to chase his soul to the spirit realm. I do not know what she did there.
Interesting.
Only that it hurt when I was born.
What is this chamber?
I never wanted to be immortalized. Never wanted my words cited in the justification of wrongdoing. The Zakarum did all that, and worse. But they were enabled by my loved ones, my dedicants. They made sure that when I died, I left behind much more than I intended. Words, images. This form I take now, even. I think this room was built to honor them. And though they betrayed me, though I should be angry, it gladdens me to see their faces after all these years.
Interesting. They're essentially his friends. Why didn't you just tell us we needed Abulan's help from the start?
Had you sought Abulan before going to Neyrelle, you would have returned to find her dead, or worse, puppeted by her enemy. She was fading even then. For days she has battled Mephisto's influence. But the sight of you, the reminder that she is not alone, was more powerful than any potion.
Gave her enough willpower to carry on in the meantime.
By being there in that moment, you helped her more than you could ever know.
Spoken so freely.
It is beautiful to wander free of shame. I help you to help Neyrelle. Nahantu depends on her. Say it plain, Eru. An honest question for an honest answer.
It was she who brought the prime evil here to begin with. She who drew the hollows.
The stone woke the hollows, but Mephisto planted them centuries ago. They were here when I still walked as a mortal, when I first fought and scarred the wolf, long before the fall of Kurast. The stone is bound to her soul, and the stone must be put to rest. Saving her soul will save all of us.
Hacham, Mili Dambith, Ichith, Mili Dambith, Uthut, Thu, Kodo, Solan, Akrat.
I couldn't get the Guardian's blessing, but we think consuming its heart will free you. And Tarsarak, you asked me if anything I do matters. I've been thinking about what I said, that with good allies, the weight of our burdens gets easier. Nirel. It's me. I'm here for you.
Looks so cool. He looks cooler.
You don't have to keep doing this alone.
Now eat this spirit's heart, please. Eating a raw heart that's big would be very fucking hard. Don't have the jaw strength to be able to rip it.
It's all right. Can I get an Akarat mount? That'd be a store mount, 100%. Where'd the wolf go? It costs Mephisto to manifest his herald, just as it costs me to hold control of the stone. But that heart you fed me, it was like nothing I've ever felt before. It threw the life back into me. For now, the stone is secure. And while that lasts, we will have reprieve from the wolf.
That makes sense. It's good to see her alive. I always found her really annoying, but I don't want her to die, so it is good to see her
I had
alive.
words rehearsed in case you or Lorath ever tracked me down. All I can say now is I'm really happy to see you too.
You did good in there.
I had help. Thank you for that.
I'm Eru, but don't thank me. Thank the spirit whose heart I carved out for you. It was a gamble and a half, but you made it worth it. You saddled the stallion. You're back on top of the stone. Now I have to ask, what the hell do you plan to do with it?
A very good question. But its answer demands some research. Where's Nahantu's best library?
To Kurast, then. Good. Whatever it is you're thinking, you'll need the Council's blessing anyway.
Promise me you'll rest after?
How could I? Every dream is Mephisto's stage. Once we deal with the stone, then I will rest.
Okay, so we are going back to Kurast.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to talk. Just us.
Just us and Ricky. What's on your mind?
I've been struggling with something. In hell, when we didn't know who to use the Soul Stone on, why did you ask me to choose?
Between Lilith in my veins and Mephisto in my ears, I couldn't trust myself.
But you could trust me? A grieving child? I got stuck. I messed it all up.
I was our group's fist. Killing is my trade. Donan was our stone mage. Lorath our leader. And you were our compass. Always looking north, to Sanctuary and her future. Weighed by burdens, but not swayed by them. I'm sorry for putting that on you. But I don't regret it. Despite Mephisto's best efforts, you are still you. That alone is proof I didn't choose wrong.
You think too highly of me. Next time, we choose together. All right, friend? Come on. They're waiting for us in the council room.
We did kind of hear in her brain, Mephisto was showing us that in her brain she was somewhat blaming us for that, which, fair enough. There's a lot to put on. How old is she? Like 16?
This soul stone, like every other, will eventually come to fail. So we strengthen it. I've read of a massive well of energy stored in the lost tomb of Akarat. It could empower the stone, sever its bond to me, and trap Mephisto. For good this time.
You would smear that filth on the heart of Nahantu?
Not Nahantu, the spirit realm. One of Akarat's dedicants writes of a passageway in the tomb to his true resting place, a vault of light where spirits fly.
No. I was glad to help you. But I'm sorry. I can't let you defile Akarat's resting place.
Eru, this was Akarat's plan. He has given his blessing.
What? But why?
This council will not stand against the wishes of Akarat. Short of dooming Old Sanctuary, no other plan has been proposed.
There are tablets related to Akarat scattered about Teganze. Perhaps they might point the way to the tomb.
Interesting. Couldn't Akarat just tell us where his tomb is? That is a good point.
I asked him the same thing. He said, were I to guide you to the Vault of Light, you would not be the person you need to be to open the door to it. Which is infuriating.
How are you holding up?
Fine, for now. But listen, if I start to act weird, you'll have to take the stone to the vault. I'm not going to want to give it to you. You'll have to stop me and take it from me. Probably, you'll have to kill me.
Neyrelle.
Don't argue. Not about this. I'm out of second chances now. And I'd rather die by your hands than be warped by Mephisto. So please.
Sure. If push comes to shove, I will kill you. The other thing I might do, actually, is while I'm here, I've been playing on Expert for a while. I do have Pennington unlocked. But I think, honestly, it's going to be better for me to go through the story on normal and just cakewalk everything. And then when we get to endgame, I just crank the difficulty for gear. Yep, that's fine. That's my current plan, because it's just going to be way faster, right? Alright, fantastic. Hello. Where are the tablets?
Buried in the dead somewhere. You'll have to go digging.
You're not coming with us?
Not this time. Haven't had a chance yet to honor Albulan's death. We've waited long enough.
Oh, I understand. And... I'm sorry.
We know. I'll pass it along in ritual. Try to let go of that guilt, child. The blame lies with Mephisto, not with you.
These people just seem like fantastic people. You know what I mean?
Have the burned knights given you much trouble?
I've managed to avoid them so far. Only heard rumors of them in Kulan. But the reality is something else. Do you see the burn patches themselves? Playing at having been in hell, and we were actually there. It's madness. No, even worse, it's vanity.
Something very wrong with the audio right now. It's fucked. But it's fine.
Let's hope this one has what we need.
Weed. What does it say?
It's etched in the same hand. Help was asked, so help was offered. Is that what we're supposed to do? Ask for help?
Can do that.
I need help.
We are pilgrims who trod in Akarat's footsteps, same as you.
The we faltered, where you prevailed. There's the girl! Block up the exit!
The heretics.
I hate that the audio is fucked right now.
The bitter dead beneath your feet. Let it all down to rest before you are consumed.
What is going on with the audio? It's like there's something insanely crazy going on with the audio right now. I don't know what's going on with the audio, but it's fine when I actually talk to people. Just ambient.
Look! New words have appeared. He bade me southwest to the crevasse that hid his friends. Southwest. That's our next heading.
Not a particularly clear heading, but sure. Down here. Right out of the way. I would listen to what she's saying, but I can't fucking hear it anyway because the ambient dialogue is weird. Like, I could try restarting, but I restarted like not that long ago. It's when it started breaking. Incredible, that skeleton with the dedicants. These are their writings. Look for anything that mentions Akarat's tomb. I have to do her voice acting because it's broken. He's broken. Sketches of Akarat, human and lion, scrawled notes read, he's dead now, yet he comes to me in dreams in a lion's shape. Am I mad to think it's him? But the creature's radiates his same love and sorrow. It is a comfort in sleep and an agony when I wake. He returned today, half dead, his throat split open and gangrenous. Excuse me. He left it to rid an heart new of hatred. His battle with his master near killed him, and still evil blooms in the soil. What more could Sanctuary demand of him? Let it rot, I say. Let him rest. And this one. Svalin, I hoped you all would understand. I loved Akarat as fiercely as you. These safeguards for his final rest aren't meant for you, they're for thieves. But they will come, trust me. It was one of them. I was one of them once. Find me in Suma. Istabella. There we go. I think I found what we're looking for.
Yes,
the other ones I don't care about.
His final rest. That has to be his tomb, near a place called Samuk. Hopefully Eru or Maka can tell us where that is.
Thank Christ they gave us a portal out here. My recording dropped out. I will give you the rundown of what had happened thus far.
Can't fit that in the bag.
What do you mean? Ugh, go away. Give me this. So, my game crashed, and we were in a dungeon here. We found the tablets. I think that was the last thing I did before my game crashed. We then went back to Marka, and then we've gone with, and they were attacked by the Holy Order. The Holy Order kidnapped Eru, took him up to this camp here. We just ran up to this camp, killed all the dudes in here, and then what I just came back on then was Neyrelle getting essentially attacked or hit by Mephisto, and then she was being talked through it by Marka to go through the pain rather than to suppress the pain, because suppressing the pain helps Mephisto. Okay, we'll caught you up on everything. I think I forgot to hit record after I restarted the game after the crash. Unfortunate, but here we are. Hey fuckers.
Surrender, heretics!
Yeah, that's... I mean... That works. Did you just nuke Eru too? You didn't do that on purpose, did you?
No. It's not safe to be near me. You go on ahead. I'll handle it alone.
It isn't courage to refuse help. It is fear.
I should be afraid. You could die, Maka.
Of course I could. So could we all. The stone threatens the whole of the world. But it's you who promises to save it. And that burden is too heavy for any single person to bear.
I mean, she is correct.
Come, Neyrelle. Let us carry it with you.
Akarat, cheers, Chacham. Mili, Tumbis, cheers.
He's not wrong.
Mother? No, she's dead. It's not real.
Tell me what is real.
This ground. Solid. Undefined.
Yes, good. What else?
My axe. It's heavy in my hand. Familiar.
time-tested blade is a good companion. Tell me one more real thing.
My mother chose Lilith. She chose Lilith over me.
Her mistake doesn't define your worth, Neyrelle. And her mistake is past. But we are present. Here and real. We choose you. Hold on to us when you feel yourself slipping. All right?
What a G. Like, legitimately fantastic character. You're alive?
Thanks to you. Hey, we're even now.
True.
You came at a good time. Their leader, was he the one that stabbed you? He's personally picking out knights for a search party. Now's a good chance to leave before he sets out.
Now fuck that, I kill him.
I can't let him live. Not with the threat he poses to Neyrelle. Everyone, stay here. I'll handle this.
Yes.
Vengeance sours the heart. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to putting this dog down.
I agree with that. Come finish what you started.
I was going to take you back to Kjorvashad. Offer you the privilege of a fair trial. But your scorched body on a pike will do as much to strengthen our future in the church and bury Prava in the past, where she belongs. Deal with them, knights. To me, knights! Rain down your judgment upon the damned! I will send you back to hell myself!
Luck with that.
Not ready yet.
I'll parade your corpse through Kjorvashad!
Cut.
I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred. A father burned his children on a pyre, and the mother molded a new age from the ashes. It is only you and I here, Wanderer. No reason for theatrics, just truths. That fool Ignatius dragged the cathedral into hell because of a poem scribbled out by a half-breed abomination. Then you escort that girl to our destruction and call it righteous. And you think I am the one who is mad? I offered the people order. I offered them salvation. I offered them a light against the darkness. What do you offer?
were a power-hungry tyrant, Uravar. But at least you were honest about it in the end. Brava will be pleased to have the cathedral back under her thumb, and perhaps I'll finally have it off my back.
What have you done? All she wanted was to help you.
No, 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 no.
The girl killed one of the only people trying to be her friend.
Don't blame the child. Blame the stone.
Maka, you damn fool. Why didn't you run?
Eru, you know better than that. This is Nahantu. Help was needed, so help was offered. It is who we are.
Maka.
I liked Maka.
Agarat sent me to you. I stayed when you told me of Lilith. I stayed when you spoke with Mephisto. But this... I can't stay anymore. Agarat asks too much of me. The price of your friendship is too high. Go. Take the child with you and go.
I mean, fair enough, honestly. Like, I feel like that's supposed to be like a, oh, how dare he moment, but I get it.
I told her to stay away. I told her, but she wouldn't listen. She thought she could reach me again. But she couldn't. Not this time. You can end it. You can end it and take the stone. You can get it to the tomb. I know you can.
Nirel, we don't know that. Killing you might just free Mephisto. We need to see this through. And we will. Together.
You sound like Maka.
Maka believed in you. So do I. And I've survived far worse than that stone.
Then let's get to that tomb. And finish this for good. I'm so sorry. She wouldn't leave my side.
Of course she wouldn't. She could not. But I have never been as strong as her.
Please.
Go, Nirel. Just go.
Friends shouldn't lie to each other.
I mean, it wasn't your fault.
Maka said Samuk is far southwest of here. I'll return to Kurast to chart our path.
Can't fit that in the bag.
I mean, I want both of these. Guess we're dumping more rings. Take both of these. Alright, we're back. My game broke a bunch. I think it had something to do with fixing my rune word. So I went through and actually... excuse me. I went through and actually crafted a rune word on here. So we have... we gain shadow when we use our ultimate skill, essentially. And then when we dodge, we should be able to cast Meteorite. So, we'll see how that goes. Unless I've misunderstood the system, but I don't think I have. Hello, Nerel. Last leg legit. Then you can rest.
Right. We just need to reach the tomb.
Bridge is wrecked. We'll need to find another way.
I'll search this way. It's happening again. Get away from me!
Nah, don't need to.
Need more time.
Still there?
The wolf shows me visions sometimes. Or memories.
Jesus.
Mocha's blood. It was everywhere. Warm. The stench of it. I'm sick of wasting time on his daydreams. Let's find a way to cross.
Alright then.
Do you think Mocha went to the spirits realm when she died? Is there enough kindness left in the wild to make that possible? It's probably nonsense. Fooling myself. But it's better than listening to his nonsense. You think I'm afraid of you? I know how you got that scar on your face, Wolf. I know what Akarat did to you. You were weak then. You are weak now. Do you hear me? I'm going to end you. I'm going to rip your damn throat out with my teeth if I have to!
That sounds a bit like hatred to me.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Do you think I want this?
Hold on. I'm...
What? What's wrong with you?
It's Lilith's blood. It's still there, still clawing at me.
You're still hiding things from me. We agreed to do this together. But you're just like them. Like Lorath, keeping secrets.
I mean, you knew about Lilith's blood.
Wait, no. I'm sorry. He's twisting everything. I don't want to be angry. Not at you. I need to think. I need to make him quiet again. Let me think.
Can't get through the way she went. I'll have to go around. Not ready yet.
Neyrelle! Where are you?
Fight back, Neyrelle! You are stronger than your burden.
This is cool. I wonder if you get the other mercenaries whether they have voice lines.
Need more time.
It would make sense if it was just Rahib, but... Yes. Herbs.
She was bathed in blood born anew.
Snap out of it. We have to leave.
Weeping himself, the child wiped her tears. The flies they fed upon sick flesh. The fog its mother's all the sun dripped without blood.
I mean, look, quite frankly, I can kill an infinite number of you.
I am out of vigor. Need more time.
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I know you're trying just as hard as I am.
There's really no point in
What
apologizing.
if he's changing me? Permanently? What if I'm becoming someone not worth trying for?
Nirel.
No, I'm alright. I'm here. Let's just get to the tomb and finish this.
Gonna grab that real quick. Oh look. What's range?
Where is everyone?
There's
hiding
one dude
from
right
you.
there.
And those weapons you carry.
We mean no harm. We come seeking the tomb of Akarat.
Do you now? You don't look like pilgrims.
We're not. We were sanctioned by the Council in Kurast to make this journey.
The Council? You spoke with Eru then?
Yes, but...
And where is he? Trying grounds, I'll bet. He was always sneaking off there when he was your age. I suppose he's meditating, greeting that patch of jungle like an old friend.
You know him well.
All right. If you're meant to find the tomb, Akarat will guide you. But I'll give you a kick in the right direction. I won't see Edu's work go to waste. Akarat has many faces. They will point the way.
Cool. Keeper of secrets, protector of geysers, it must be looked for to be seen, beyond it the unknown. We tore it open, and the pain made us both.
We tore it open, and the pain unmade us both.
Reminds me of when I entered the spirit realm. We had to part the barrier that holds it back.
Is the answer that veil? Or something like it? A curtain, maybe?
You pulled a little one from its clutches, revived a sun-baked man with its caress. That maker of many deaths, giver of all lives, it embraces you forevermore.
Maker of many deaths, giver of all lives. What kills but nourishes? Fire. Time. No.
Water.
Water. Maybe the lake has something to do with the tomb.
I think you make the argument for fire too. Fire nourishes, right? Blacker than a starless night, and safety in its darkness. Deep there in the bowels of the world, we huddle close in refuge.
Blacker than a starless night,
bottom of the lake?
and safety in its darkness. Safety in darkness. Would a grave be too ironic? Well, not a grave, but maybe a tomb. Ah! A cave. A cave, a curtain, and water.
Oh, behind a waterfall.
Or a curtain of water over a cave. I heard a waterfall near where we entered.
I'm glad you're on top of it, Nirel, because I certainly was not. Luckily, you held my hand the entire way through it.
Yes, look! Behind the waterfall. It's as we thought.
Ah, there.
Is this really the tomb? I thought it would be... I don't know. Less moldy.
It is behind a waterfall, to be fair.
What is this?
An altar. No. I don't want to hurt anyone else. Don't let me out of this cave, please! Cheers, Chacham.
need more time. Not ready yet.
I'm alright, for now.
There's nothing here.
I'm not so sure. I felt something when I was chanting. Mili lilimbith tu sud, tu kudo, marth solan. Look, a tablet, out of thin air. Why did that work?
Presumably Zakrat's helping you.
Light need only be kindled. Perhaps it was about hope.
Maybe.
The rest is in another language. It looks like the old tongue of Nahantu. I don't know what it means, but I think I can pronounce it at least. Na ipan, ban kike, ban lucha, ban kik, sene we koho. Ipan. I know that from my map. It means south. I'm not sure of the rest. Let's check south of the village.
We not like... Life is an ever-changing, ever-giving spark. Light need only be kindled. Characters of an unknown language line the bottom of the temple. Another dead end?
I don't understand. What did I do wrong? This can't be all for nothing.
That's Akarat's symbol on the ground, obviously.
This we can agree, Nerel. We must make our sacrifices mean something.
Eru!
Good boy, Eru.
You came back. Do you remember the story of Tata, my friend?
The Spirit-born and his spirit. Tata asked, "Why do you bring death to my town?" The spirit says, "I'm lonely."
Tata takes the spirit's hand, and they leave the town together. The spirit will never be lonely again, never hurt another soul. The town is saved.
Are we your killer spirit then, Eru? Bonded until the end?
Something like that. Maka gave her life for Nahantu. I will honor her sacrifice. I will take your hand, Nerel, and I will walk beside you. This much I can give.
Go on.
Those words you said in the old tongue, they weren't meant for one mouth. I'll start.
Oh, three eyes
then
of
you both
Akarat,
come
right?
in. Bang Kike!
Ban lucha!
Ban kik sene wakoho.
Jesus Christ. That is a fucking set piece.
Unbelievable!
Holy crap, that looks cool.
Oh, Akarat. How they must have loved you to make wonders such as these.
Holy shit, that's a set piece and a half.
How did you know to do that?
I didn't. Not for sure. But you told me. When I heard you speak that phrase, walk with hope. Walk together. Walk with the mind opened. Akarat and his dedicants laid down a path that could only be traveled in friendship.
You seem contemplative, Emma.
This path
Akarat's dedicants carved a window into the veins that echo from the spirit realm. A way to glimpse the realm's infinite glory without risk of causing it harm. It is a wonder beyond my greatest imaginings. And I bring poison directly into its heart. So be it. Ban Kike.
Ban Lucha.
Ban Kiksene Wakoho.
Oh, that's impressive. Such a cool set piece.
Ban Kiksene Wakoho.
Damn, it's cool. Oh, I love the Diablo stories. Pretty much always. I don't think there's been a bad Diablo story.
Hold on. I hear a big one coming. Let's clear the table before we sit to eat.
Not a bad idea.
Need more time.
Ban Kike.
Ban Lucha.
Ban Kiksene Wakoho.
Wakoho. OHO is such a cool sound. You don't get it in English pretty much ever. But you get it in like Spanish, like not Spanish even, but like Native American languages.
This is it. We're nearly there. We can finally make this right.
Some things cannot be made right, Neyrelle. They cannot be undone.
I know. I'm sorry. I just meant...
I know what you meant. It is too much for anyone to bear. Come. Akarat awaits.
Job's almost done now. Wasn't sure we'd get this far.
I like that Rahir has lines through this. Into the tomb of Akarat.
In the grasslands, we read of safeguards one of the dedicants built in this tomb.
Tread carefully. Understood.
Is this one of the safeguards?
A trial, perhaps. Two hands reaching for each other.
The floor.
Falling away. Are they reaching, or are they letting go? Maybe we need to let go of something as well. A sacrifice. The stone. Take it.
You know that won't work. It is bound to you.
I've lost everything else. My mother, my arm, myself even. What more do you want from me?
The empty space they left. What have you filled it with, Neyrelle?
Grief. Guilt. Enough. I let it all go.
She should be fine if she lets go of all the guilt and
I
grief.
feel emptied out. Exhausted. But thank you for asking.
Cruel, isn't it? How sometimes what's best for us hurts the most.
Cool. These braziers like the ones in Travancore.
That they are. I'll call on Akarat's light again. Oh, strange. My connection to the spirits feels weaker. There. Had to reach out a bit further, was all.
I am out of vigor.
Letting one makes another go out.
There must be a certain order.
Easy order. And bam.
What's this? I can't move.
This trial wasn't meant for us.
It seems I've lost a step in my old age, eh, Dekade?
Lost souls! All of you!
It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was...
Oh, Vigo. It was us who was stealing.
Just remember. After...
I'm killing him too quickly.
Rushed aside.
I don't know.
We never forgot you, Donan. Never.
Need more time. Who were those ghosts?
Not ghosts, but constructs of the tomb. We knew them. Once. They helped us on our way to defeat Lilith. And they all died for it.
Where the Dark Wanderer treads, devastation follows.
Interesting, we each had our own trial. I guess that makes sense.
I read of a gateway at the heart of the tomb. Is this it?
Must be.
Will we have to endure that ritual again?
What ritual?
You'll see. I'll need your help, both of you. This will be harder without Maka.
Ro yi se, wu ki se, ro yi se, wu wu ca.
Whoa.
Akarat, can you believe we made it?
I never doubted you would, Neyrelle.
Akarat.
His actual body. We made it at last. I do wonder whether Akarat was the person who fled the village with the lion spirit.
You can let go now.
I dreamed of this moment for so long. At last, my mind is quiet. My own. This place will be a far better warden for that stone than I.
Thank you for helping her, Arrow.
Don't.
No way.
I do this for Nahanto. Spirits, forgive me.
Why? That's fucking cool. What was the purpose?
No. Where is it? He's got the stone!
Something funny about it pointing with a nub.
Arrow? You deserved better from me. I've done my part. See that you do yours.
This is not the end I wanted for us.
Enough! Damn your games and your lies.
Such sweet hatred. One moment of betrayal, and my blood sings anew.
That looks fucking cool.
Few mortals are so worthy of their birthright. Come, child of my child. I will give you the violence you long for.
Why would Arrow do this? What could Mephisto possibly give him?
Keep them away from Akarat! None of your attacks are doing anything! I know you're tired, Akarat. We need you just one more time.
You were not so frail when last we fought, Akarat. It was a waste to give away your strength to this mortal. She will rot. Your gifts will rot with her. By my hand, or by time, death is the first weakness of humans. Death does not make us weak, Wolf. It makes us matter. You are a given, but we are miracles, each.
Attacking him from within! Mephisto is vulnerable now! Look! A shred of Akarat's essence! Take it! He's sacrificing himself to hurt Mephisto! I'll try to find a better vantage!
I have some fucking damage on World Tier 1, I tell you what, Jesus.
risk the whole of your lives for mere moments without me. But eternity is my domain. I will rejoin you soon.
There's too many.
Which will it be, Lion? Will you sacrifice them to kill this sliver of me?
Need more time.
How human of you.
Thank you, Akarat.
Need more time.
The seeds of Eru's betrayal were sown by your disregard for his precious spirit realm. You placed your quest above Nahantu, above him. It was little effort to sway him to my side.
Need time.
Alright, I'll go now.
I must join with him again, a final time. Let us finish what you started all those years ago. Strike true, Wanderer. Hold nothing back. He will die this time, and I with him.
But
This is the only way! Honor his sacrifice! Make it count!
Ended it with an ultimate. I'll take it.
It's all right. I know you need to go now. You've done more for me than I could ever imagine. I promise I won't forget. I promise I won't give up. You don't need to look after me anymore. It's time for you to go.
When death first came for me, the embrace of the spirit realm awaited. But now I am afraid. Mephisto's voice has been silenced, but hatred, like fear, persists. Remember this in the days to come, that in the end, Akarat was afraid.
Akarat, wait! Will I ever see you again?
Yes, Neyrel. You will.
There's something very funny about all the loot coming out afterwards. Every time I say it, I do laugh. Is Akarat truly gone?
His spirit is now. Joining with Mephisto made it possible for us to win. But it cost Akarat his immortal soul. It was torn to shreds. I don't think there's anything left of him. He has given enough to Sanctuary. I wish there was something, anything, I could do for him in turn.
The herald we saw in Hell felt like a puppy compared to that, but it did. Yeah.
We should have put him down then. The Soul Stone was originally tailored for Astaroth. It was never meant to contain a prime evil. Mephisto was getting stronger and stronger inside of it, and the Herald with him. It was only a sliver of him. But he is immortal. In a way, you killed a sliver of infinity. Next time, we'll finish the job.
I agree. What could Mephisto want with Akarat's body?
That corpse laid in the spirit realm for over 1,000 years. Who knows how much power it holds now?
Fair point. Could have been absorbing
And
all that power.
Mephisto
Right?
has puppeted the bodies of enough saints to give me an idea of what he's planning next. We have to stop him, no matter what. Let's find Eru and get some answers. We need to find Eru.
I think I know
where he is. I keep cutting myself off. I didn't expect there to be a line after that.
Blood. He's here somewhere.
Let's hope he still has the stone.
Stop running and face us, Eru.
There will be time enough for that, my friend.
We aren't friends. You've made that more than clear.
What did he give you to betray us, Eru? Was it worth it?
Mephisto has sworn to spare all that I love from what is to come. Even knowing I will never see it, I would not unmake my choices.
You can't trust Mephisto to keep his promises. He will break this deal the first chance he gets. It isn't too late. Just tell us what you did with the stone and the body. We can still make this right.
I have not come here to make this right. There is no making this right. There is only what you are owed. A reckoning. Today, I have chosen to break your trust. And every day I live, I must choose to do it again. And I say to you that I am not that strong.
Enough of this. Stop making excuses.
Here is what you want, then. Here is your vengeance. Come and take it!
Oh, Eru. He picked a fight he knew he wouldn't win. Bringing Mephisto into the vault nearly killed him. And when it didn't, he asked us to finish him. To end his pain.
You're sure this is the right move? Letting him go?
I know how it feels. To carry the guilt of hurting someone. And I know too well what it's like to wrestle with the Lord of Hatred. Eru made the only choice he thought he could.
Bollocks.
It's infuriating. It's crushing. But he's already done the worst he can do to us. Let him wrestle with himself now. It's what Akarat would want. If we kill him, we rob him of the choice to be better.
True.
It's time we return to the Horadric Vault. It might have something, anything, that could help us against Mephisto.
Can't fit that in the bag.
Alright. So, we are going to the Horadric Vault, which is a fair way. What the hell is this? Oh, a Realm Walker. I guess I can go do a Realm Walker, but So, we gotta go to the Horadrim Vault. Do I want to ride through this and try and uncover a bunch? Maybe?
You used to sing me a song. I can almost remember it sometimes. But then, it's gone. Like you never sang it at all.
Here lies Venerard, who was ever searching. Now she sleeps at the steps of knowledge.
Maybe. Everything before Mephisto is distant. A dream that turned out to be my life. I remember she loved me. And that's enough. It needs to be enough. We came here for a reason. Knowledge. The vault's bound to have something we can use against Mephisto. Let's go.
Hopefully. I don't know why I got on my mount for that. Seems unnecessary to get run up some stairs.
That smell. You don't forget it. Oh. Lorath was here. Left his workbench a mess. Again. Let's take a look around. He may have left something useful behind.
Narelle, hope you live to read this. Don't know if I can't do Lorath's voice, sorry. I often voice act these, but Lorath's is, too deep even for me. Don't know if this'll have time to make up for my mistakes, but I'll go to that tree knowing you were the best mistake I ever made. Visit, if you can stand it. Someone's got to keep me from biting Elias's nose off. L.
Lorath left a letter for you.
I thought he might.
Must have failed him. Why else won't he answer? He out there somewhere, perhaps one day. Tyrael, one day. And then we just have Rathma's prophecy.
I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred.
I recognize this. Rathma's prophecy. Lorath always dismissed it. What would change his mind?
Seems to be a list of those.
You actually found her.
Who are you?
Friend of a friend.
It seems to be a list of those who've given their heads to the Tree of Whispers. Some names are circled, others crossed off. Maybe debunked guesses. At the bottom reads Lorath Mar. Perhaps he'd like to know who he'll be spending eternity with. Lilith posed an imminent threat. We took care of it. In doing so, we treated her father. Does that make us better than Elias? Or worse? Either way, the old devil's got plans. Always does. Cool. I think I saw everything. You're the messenger I found in Lorath's hut. What are you doing here?
I've been following you since you arrived in the peaks. On Prava's behalf. She wants to see you.
Prava's knights hunted Neyrelle across half of Sanctuary. Do you take us for fools?
I would have asked the same. Not so long ago. Then Prava saved my life. She's changed. Or maybe the world has. Either way, give her a chance. She's waiting for you at Laura's place.
We can't keep running. Let's hear what Prava has to say.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Do you think prophecy will help us?
A prophecy is chimeric. It fits into any hand willing to hold it.
True.
Inarius believed he would pierce hatred's heart, until he didn't. I believe I'll feast on a wolf. Until I don't.
It's definitely one way of putting it. Okay, so we're gonna go to Lorath's place. It's gonna be quicker to go to Cove of Shattered south, I think.
A wanderer and a heretic both. Welcome.
If something happens...
I'll be ready.
Cleaned up his back room, too. He's cleaned up the whole house. What do you want, brother?
I hear Urivar is dead. By your hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Easier to obscure your part in his death than hers. Neyrelle, the Church has been searching for you for quite some time.
I'm aware.
Such a chill, and so near the hearth. I didn't want this war with you, child. We are enemies of circumstance. But circumstances can change.
Why are we here, brother? Would you have us beg forgiveness?
Perhaps someday. But in this moment, I only ask for peace. Inarius' death cracked the foundation of our faith. Urivar's actions tore those cracks asunder. If the cathedral is to survive, it will need my full attention. And even though you no longer carry the stone, you are not relieved. The threat of the Lord of Hatred remains.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Then we have a shared enemy. Let our feud be over. In time, when word spreads, you, all of you, will be friends of the Church once more. I swear it.
I don't necessarily want
May
that,
the Father's
but
light
sure.
shine on us all.
A friend of the Church. Lorath won't know what to do with himself. Are you okay?
Yes. I was just thinking about something Eru told me once. You must remember the home you saved. Hold it close to your breast, because it's the only thing you have.
You have saved more than one home, my friend. Not everything he told you was a lie.
And most things he told me weren't a lie.
Did we push him to this?
No, this is on Mephisto. I know how he works. He shows us truths so deep and terrifying that it makes us question our choices. Ourselves. Our friends. If he can make us hate who we are, his work is nearly done.
That's what he's been doing to us all this time.
But it didn't work on you. And because of that, I am free of the stone. And we are standing here together, ready to face whatever comes next.
Neyrelle, promise me something.
Anything.
When we find Mephisto, you let me be the one to kill him.
Didn't say
We're
yes.
all villains in someone else's story. The Haradrim know this better than anyone. We've all made hard choices to protect what we love. Choices that seem necessary, even righteous in the moment. But the Lord of Hatred excels at turning the blade of righteousness back into our guts just to hear us scream. The choices we made in hell had aftershocks we are only now beginning to understand. How would history paint us for the path we'd taken? How would it paint Eru? Eru made his choice out of love and despair. I can hate him and still understand why he did it. And how it made him the devil's perfect tool. Another twist to the blade of righteousness. Perhaps Eru believed it was all worth it. The Hantu and the spirit realm were spared from Mephisto's touch. But that only meant they were cursed to watch the rest of the world wither. In the age of hatred to come.
my mouse in the middle of the screen. I'm sorry. Has that been there the whole time and I didn't notice? I apologize if so. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, Akarat, beloved shepherd of the light. After eternity of vigilance, you are betrayed, and by your own flock. Pity. Now the wolf shall rise anew.
That's incredible.
Trapped in the guise of man, I shall walk amongst the innocent. And there will be no salvation in the light.
That's terrifying. It's literally the devil Jesus.
He has need of your skills.
Okay. This time we didn't crash, that's good. Go find Ormus, I guess. Hello, Ormus. Maka died protecting us, I'm sorry, Ormus.
How dare you speak her name? You've betrayed the Council's trust.
You are not at fault. Almost sees that. But Maka was singular among us. To lose her is to lose our heart. And we must grieve.
Eru made a deal with Mephisto, he betrayed Akarat to save Nahat.
Disgraceful. Eru has made a terrible mistake. A mistake almost understands, but a mistake nonetheless. If he ever returns to us, he will be punished.
He deserves death.
He deserves to make amends. It's what Akarat would want for him.
What did you need from me?
Ormus sees you. He sees all the good you have done, and that you are desperate to pursue the Lord of Hatred. But Mephisto's plans have yet to be revealed. The threat he poses is no longer an immediate one. Ormus and Nahantu have need of you. Eru's betrayal is a fresh wound, but others have been harmed by his actions. Not only did we lose Maka, may her soul find peace, but Eru was a revered elder. The people of Nahantu grieve all they have lost. Nahantu needs to remember hope, friend. They need a hero. Ormus asks, what is a hero without those who push them to be heroic? You must gather your allies.
Okay, that makes sense. Now we're going to do the quest for the other mercenaries. I think I'm at the point now, excuse me, where I can end my episode for the story. Unless there's something major that happens after this, but I think I'm going to go to bed. I won't edit this till tomorrow anyway, so I guess I'll finish off this last quest, and then tomorrow you'll see how we go, I suppose. And if there's anything else, there will be. If not, there's not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I did actually quite enjoy the story, I will say. It wasn't the strongest Diablo story by far. But it was very good. I feel like the betrayal seemed too out of nowhere. I feel like you needed a bit more... I mean, to be fair, I guess he did show doubt a lot. I mean, Eru was continuously going, oh, I can't believe this is happening, I can't believe I'm following you doing this, or whatever, but... I don't know, I feel like that the betrayal came kind of out of nowhere pretty quickly, which I guess is kind of the point, because it's like the player is supposed to be in the same position that the characters are. But, I don't know, it felt kind of quick. Like, you beat Mephisto because he steals the crystal, and then Mephisto's just out there now, and he's like Mephisto Jesus running around in a human body, which is very, very cool. But since we're not seemingly exploring it in this expansion, it's kind of like... cool, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. As I said, that's going to be it for the episode. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. I'm sure it was probably just cut down to the highlights for the most part, so it's probably relatively short. It should be a relatively streamlined experience, hopefully, where you can just get the story and my reaction to it. Anyway, as I said, that woman is drunk as hell. What the fuck?
Not in town.
I'm trying to make him say not in town to the drunk lady. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'll see you next time, guys.